Did you guys miss me? It's been a month since I made a video. I'm back. What's up?
Everybody talking, but don't live your way. Stop you while you walk and tell them, go away. The company that's next to me been there always. The game been missing that feel. They get quick chills when I give them that real. So let me talk it for a little bit. Let me talk it for the real. Let me talk it for a little bit. Let me talk it for the real. Let me talk it for a little bit. Let me talk it for the real. The game been missing that feel. They get quick chill.
Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is me, Sprinkle of Different Filming. I'm back and I'm better. I am so sorry for the wait. A lot be happening, life happens, you know, and all that matters is that I come back and I talk to you guys. For this video, we are going to be doing a poem and a talk. I think that's going to become a series on my channel. So this is chapter 2. Chapter 2.
Or episode 2, I should say. Makes more sense.
This is called Mental Masterpiece. I will explain what it is and I'll go into details after. Her thoughts were art, meaning she was a masterpiece. A masterpiece I've longed to discover for some time now. This human was extraordinary in my eyes, a being that I couldn't bear to forget even if I tried. With every word she spoke, letter she wrote, note she sang, it stood out to me. Why? Has it not been years since she's been far from my presence? Yet that vision of her effortless beauty still lingers in the back of my mind, like an earworm with your favorite tune. They say curiosity kills the cat, yet here I am. The way my mind seeked for more of her wisdom was practically mental suicide. When we met, she would walk the high school hallways with some of her doubts on her sleeve and still find a way to look so confident. She did a good job hiding it, since it wasn't noticeable to many. But of course, I was the rare one. I'm the one who saw her. Not her physical being, but something deeper than that. Potential, her light, poetry, and a mind like no other. She was my definition of perfect. Not the Barbie style perfect, no, imperfectly perfect. With flaws and all, that look in her eye, that exquisite jawline, that set of plump lips that sat upon her face. She was effortlessly beautiful, even when she didn't say a word. And it amazed me. That was my poem called Mental Masterpiece. I love this poem so much because this was one of the first poems that I wrote. This is one of the first poems that I posted on my Instagram and on my Facebook. It means a lot to me because it was the first time I spoke about who I was becoming. In high school, I would say that I was very, very lost and I didn't know much of who I was, but for some reason, this female definitely made me rethink myself in a way. So if you haven't known already, I know I say it a lot on my Instagram and on my Facebook. I am pansexual. Pansexuality means I like people. I don't care what your gender is. I don't care what you identify as. Not that I don't care, but it doesn't matter to me what your identity is. If I vibe with you, I vibe with you. And that's all that I've ever really been into. Now, I don't really go by labels like that because I feel as if everything is labeled nowadays. But if there was a word to describe me, it would be pansexual. I spent a year in high school saying that I was bisexual, and you know, as I grew up, I realized that there was more than one identity, and a lot of people go by different things, and I don't want to be one of those people to out anybody out or feel as if, okay, I'm bisexual, so I only like two genders, or I only like this one and not the other. That's not what it is with me. It doesn't matter what you identify as. Like I said, vibes are everything to me. I'm just a free spirit. But this poem is basically about a female that I saw in high school. She's definitely a poet as well. She actually pushed me to write more poetry because I wanted her take on this specific poem. I just wanted to know what she thought about it, and I was very, very shy. I didn't really tell her that it was about her, but she messaged me one day and she was just like, I think this poem is about me. And I was just like, girl, you have no idea. Eventually I told her, and she didn't think anything of it. She was just really, really flattered, and she was, I guess, shocked that someone had wrote something about her. And I just thanked her because this is one of my poems that I just adore and I love, because I played with words a lot in this poem and tried to find things that described her without saying it was her. And somehow she still caught on. So, this poem is about how not only her, but females in general. To me, I feel like humans or us beings is just art. We're meant to be art, and within me seeing this girl through the hallways consistently and her beauty being attractive and me just, jaw dropping and just seeing how she thought and what she said and everything that she was interested in, it was kind of like her mind captured me first. So that was always something that was with me whenever I liked somebody. Their mind has to capture me. And that's another thing that plays into pansexuality because, I don't really see gender. I don't see, what you identify as. It's more so the vibes. It's more so what's up here. You know what I mean? With her mentality was just so beautiful. And she was so pure. She wasn't really afraid to be herself. She walked the hallways and knew that people had things to say about her. The way she dressed, the way she looked, and she didn't care. She still walked the hallways with no problem at all. I was always the type of person growing up that noticed when people are kind of hiding in a way, or noticed when people are bothered by situations around them. And I noticed her so clear. Like, although she'd smile and stuff, you can always tell that there was something on her mind. And I never asked her about anything. I was kind of never a face-to-face person. It was more so me communicating with her, like, through social media. Like, when I found her social media, me and her spoke about it here and there. We asked each other how our day was and all this other stuff. And I never said anything to her face at all. Like, at all. It sucked because I felt like we could have had a good friendship up until now. But, everything happens for a reason. She understood. She started going live on Instagram and all this other stuff. And I used to ask a whole bunch of questions and talk to her and just let her know that, like, I'm here for her no matter what. If she's watching this video, I appreciate you so much. I got love for you. This was just another outlet to be creative with my surroundings and what I find amusing. That was my poem. I definitely have more poems to go through. Like I said, I have 23, and I come up with something every other day whenever I can. If you have questions, if you want a poem to be specifically about you, you can comment that below. I'm writing all the time and finding new ways to be creative, finding new ways to, express myself. So if you guys want to be a part of that and help me out, feel free to comment. And my Instagram is always open as well. I know I probably didn't go into depth with me and pansexuality and all this other stuff. I did as much as I could, but if you guys do have questions, feel free to hit me up on my Instagram. Feel free to DM me. I'm open to any question that you guys may have. I hope you guys enjoyed my poem. I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe. Comment your favorite line from my poem. I think that'll be dope. comment your favorite line from my poem, and let me know if you guys like this series on my channel, this poem and a talk, because this is only chapter 2. There's gonna be so much more to come. We're on the road to 50 subscribers. I'm already at 41. I appreciate every single one of you who have subscribed, who have liked, who have shared. It's a really, really big deal for me being out there and posting a lot of my personal life onto social media, more than I already do. But I appreciate it. I love it so much. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being there and hearing what I have to say, because I know I'm crazy sometimes, and I know bringing you guys along this journey too is gonna be crazy as well. But you're subscribed, you're here for it, and I love you just as much. And like, comment, subscribe. Another thing, make sure your post notifications are turned on, because I do post videos every now and again, or whenever I can. I know I don't have a set schedule just yet, but please bear with me. I'm still learning the YouTube ropes. So just keep your post notifications on, and I'll probably let you guys know a set schedule when I do have one. Stay beautiful, stay colorful, and most importantly, stay different.
Can tell them, go away. The company that's next to me been there always. The game been missing that feel. They get quick chills when I give them that real. So let me talk it for a little bit. Let me talk it for the real. The real. Let me talk it for a little bit. Let me talk it for the real. The real.